Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Today I am going to talk about the concept of time value of money. This concept of time value of money is very important concept in the field of finance. We can say that the whole finance is revolving around this concept of time value of money. This is very important concept in the field of finance. And if you understand this concept, then it becomes very easy to understand any complicated concepts in the field of finance. So let's start the time value of money concept. So what does it mean? Time value of money means that the money has some impact of time. There is a very famous saying that today's dollar worth is more than tomorrow. What does it mean? It means that if you have a dollar in your hand today, the value of this dollar will be more than any amount that you will have in your hand in future. Let's start to understand this concept of money. So according to this concept of time value of money, we have to understand some terminologies relating to the timelines, the number of periods, the present value, and the future value. So let's start. I share with you some Excel files. So in this file, here you can see the line that is in front of you. This line is called as the timeline. So this line that is starting from 0 and that is ending from number 8 and it moves on. This is timeline. And the numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, they are the periods. The periods means the time periods. This time period can be as small as a day. This is 0 mean the present time, and any number other than 0 is the future time. So the difference between 0 and 1 is the time difference. That should be equal from 0 to 1 and 1 to 2. These periods are of equal length of time. That can be as small as a day and that can be as long as a year. It means that in the difference between that can be a 1 day, that can be a 1 year, that can be a 1 period. So that is a today. This is 0 mean today. That is 1 day after. Then is second day, third day, and if this is in terms of years, then this is today. This is 1 year after today. This is 2 years after today, 3 years, and if it is in quarters, then it means that this is first quarter after today, this is the second quarter, third. It means these periods must be of an equal length. So these numbers represents the time period. So 0 mean the present time and any number other than 0 is the future time. This is the periods and this is the timeline, and any number, any amount of money that is presented at the 0 time is the present value. Any amount that is given on the 0 time, this is the present value. Then any amount of money that is presented on any future date will be called as the future value. This is future value. So these are the some basic terminologies that you must know before starting to understand the present value and the future value. So any amount of money that you have today, this is present value. And if you want to know the value of this amount in some future date, it means that you need some growth rate or the compounding rate, and that will be the interest rate. So our money is growing with some rate. So this rate will be presented as the interest rate. If we have $100 today in our bank account and the bank is paying us 10% interest, so what will be the value of our money after 5 years? So it means that we are going to find the future value. So future value is also called as the compounding value, and the interest rate here can be called as the compounding rate. So compounding mean that our value is going to increase. Compound mean increasing, expanding. So whenever you are going to find the future value, it means that you are going to increase the value of your money. You are expanding the value of your money. So to understand this concept that how we can find the future value. We can find the future value by using this formula, that future value is equal to present value multiplied with 1 plus interest rate raised to power n. Here n is the number of period, so I is the interest rate and compounding rate here, whereas present value is the value at the zero time, and n are the number of the compounding period, for how many number of years that you want to know the future value. Here in this example, if you want to know the value at the year 5, it means that n will be 5, and interest rate can be 10%, present value is $100, and future value we want to find out. So if we want to know the future value, we will put here this value, future value is equal to present value here is 100 multiplied with 1 plus 10% raised to power 5. When you will put this value, when you will put these values in the formula, then you can easily find out the future value of this number. So by So when we put these value in these formulas and solve this formula, then the future value of our $100 is equal to $161.1. So you can see that the present value is $100, whereas its value in the year fifth is equal to 161.1. So you can see that the money has expanded, money has compounded. So $100 has grown with the rate of 10%, and at the year 5, its value is equal to 161.1. So this is our future value. So let's do a simple problem relating to this concept. Let's have this question. So you can see here that inflation and future value. Uh, As part of your financial planning, you wish to purchase a new car exactly 5 years from today. The car you wish to purchase cost 14,000 today. It means today means zero time. So it's present. Today means zero time. So at zero time, its value is 14,000. So we can write here that it's in this question, present value is equal to $14,000. So next is that, and your research indicate that the price will increase by 2% to 4% per year over the next 5 years. So number of periods that we are given equal to 5 years. And interest rate, we are given two types of interest rate, 2% and 4%. So let's look at what they want. Estimate the price of the car at the end of year 5 if the inflation rate is 2% per year, and if the inflation rate, first we have to find its value with 2%, and then we have to find the value at 4 year. So you can see that this concept of future value formula is very helpful to us to find out our daily routine problems. So if you want to know that how the prices of the goods are going to increase due to inflation, and by using this formula you can know the value of your assets very easily. So we by using this formula of future value concept, we put the values in this formula, and as we can see that the present value is 14,000, we will multiply it with 1 plus first with 2% and then raised to power 5, as we want to know its value after 5 years. So when we will solve this formula, 14,000 multiplied with 1.02 raised to power 5. Let me correct the formula. So after 5 years, the price of the car will be 15,457 if the interest rate is 2%. If we put the value of interest rate 4%, then how the value will change? So I do it again with 4%. 4% number of years will remain the same. Here I put 4. So you can see that now the price is increasing more rapidly as compared to the previous one. So you can see that if we increase the growth rate or the compound rate, then the prices increases so rapidly. So you can see here. So you can see here that this is the concept of compounding, that if this $1 is going to increase over number of years, if the interest rate is smaller, then the growth is very nominal, but if the interest rate is very high, then this amount is going to increase very rapidly. What does it mean? That if the growth rate increases, then the money is growing with that rate more rapidly. If the growth rate is smaller, less than is a smaller amount, then its value will not grow so rapidly. But if the growth rate is more, then its value will increase more rapidly. So this is the concept of compounding, and in the next video we will discuss the concept of uh, present value, how we can find the present value. Thank you so much.